Assalamualaikum Madam. Today my team members and I will present on the proposal for documentation on technical resource materials including best buy and application tool for air pollution and health. First of all, my name is BATRISYIA binti NORDIN and these are my team members. Next, I will continue the presentation with the introduction of the project. WHO has proposed an RFP that are related to the air pollution and health. So, the WHO want to select a successful bidder to compile the documentation on technical resource material and tools application best buy for air pollution and health. The contractor need to comply with the guideline that the WHO has proposed. The proposal should start on 1 September 2022 and end in 31st August 2023. In this proposal, we have described in detail the work breakdown structure, the cost selection, technical resources, and also risk analysis. We have done with the introduction of the project, so I will continue on the introduction of the company. Our company name is NATURA Development Sendian Berhad and we are established in 2010 at Ampang, Selangor. NATURA Development Sendian Berhad is a leading manufacturing company that focus on more productive and sustainable future. Our main vision is to give the best quality of product and services to the customer and offer the affordable environmental device for all industries. Our main mission is to provide superior and functional quality of air products and services to protect our home planet. Our main objective is to focus on creation, treatment and support of clean air and also temperature exchange. We also comply with all the regulations that the government have made. Besides that, our company also has adopted proactive green system in our implementation. Proactive green system is focusing on profit and at the same time protect the environment from any harm. Next, we will proceed on the achievement that our company has achieved. This is the list of achievement that our company has achieved during 12 years our company in this field. I would like to highlight on the latest achievement that we have achieved in 2018 until 2021. We have been awarded as the most consistent R&D air monitoring quality in 2018 until 2021. We also have been awarded quality check approved by Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation in 2011. Our company also have been awarded ISO 14001 in 2011. We also have been awarded Best Sustainable Effort in Green Region. From all the awards that we have achieved, it shows that we are very committed to our job. Next, I will continue with the organizational chart. Our company are led by chairman, which is AMIERAH AQILAH. Next, the person under the chairman is Shuhaila Salleh, which is the project manager. Next is BATRISYIA binti NORDIN, which is the R&D manager. And lastly, SUHAIMI binti PUTEH, which is the accountant. Every people or person in the organizational chart have their own activities and roles. They need to make sure that they fulfill all their responsibilities on the company. Chairman position is very important as they need to make decision for the company. While for the project manager need to make sure that all the activity that have been planned will go smoothly. While for the R&D manager, they need to make sure that the products or services that the company provide need to fulfill all the regulations that World Health Organization want. The last position is accountant. Accountant is important because they need to take note on the cash flow in and cash flow out. Next, I will continue on in the job description. As what I previously have explained, we consist of 4 major positions in the company, which is chairman, project manager, R&D manager, and lastly the accountant. So, I will explain in specific their own roles in the organization. Chairman not only need to identify the roles or objectives of the company, But they also need to make sure that every people in the organization know how the organization works and what is their goal. When they know their goal, they will work towards the goal. As for the project manager, they need to monitoring, controlling, and also identify any issues that happen in the activity that have been worked on. This is because if there is any issue, project manager need to be liable to the consequences. For research and development manager, they need to make sure that the product and services that they produce are safety for the people that use. For example, our company, NATURA Development, produce air incinerator, air ventilation, and also chemical scrubber. So as a R&D manager, I need to make sure that the machine are safe for the people to use. The last position is accountant. Accountant is one of the most important position in the company because they need to be notified in any cash flow in and any cash flow out. Not only that, accountant also need to make sure that the budget that have been allocated are distributed wisely. This is because all the information will be audited at the end of the project later. Any transaction that have been made need to be noted, and because it will then be reviewed at the end of the program.
Okay, I will talk about scope of work. First is test work. A company need to prepare documents for the purchase of the product and also a part of customer service. The second scope is consultation meeting. Is to establish the primary meeting details, drop the major consultation agenda, assign action tasks and record accurate meeting notes and seek for further actions. The next scope is deliverable. In deliverable, there is reporting part of the project including the inputs and outputs that are involved. A data and resource person can be called as a helper. The next scope is product designer. It is to design a technique for absorbing dust emissions while keeping explosive organic ingredients under control. The system was designed with a variety of safety features and interlocks. Apart from that, the next scope is expected participants or clients. One of the participants is Ministry of Environment and Water, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Health, universities and civil societies groups. Any other groups involved, whether directly or indirectly in the project, must work together and give full cooperation to their respective roles, as the project must be done within the contract timeline as designed in order to maintain clients' trust and products quality.
Gantt chart is a project management tool that assists in planning and scheduling the project. Gantt chart illustrates the start and finish of the project. This is our Gantt chart for NATURA Development Syndrome Berhad that will start on 1st September 2022 and finish on 31 August 2023. We have 6 activities in the mother task and includes 145 predecessors. The total duration for our project is 261 days. Next, network diagram. Network diagram is a graphical representation of all project duties, responsibilities and workflows. This is applied to present the timeline and job cycle of the project as well as to chart its progress through each phase and including completion. Network diagram illustrates the scope of our project as it covers every single action and outcome associated with the project. This is our network diagram. The critical part started from activity 37 until activity 127. Work breakdown structure (WBS) is a type of project management that offers a graphic way of representing deliverables within the project. With WBS, this means milestones within the hierarchy that simplify broad program in a smaller and more manageable units or structure. In our WBS, it consists of 3 levels, whereby level 0 has 1 activity, level 1 has 6 activities, and level 2 has 30 activity, and level 3 has 109 activities, which make the total item of the project is 145 activities. The responsibility metric illustrates on how many individuals are involved in the execution of the project. The purpose of responsibility metric is to recognize early on which roles or individual will be assigned to handle particular activity. The responsibility metric use P as primary and S for support responsibility for each work package. For example, in air pollution, current and future challenges, Saiful is P, which is the primary of the project, and he is supported by AYUNI and Hafiz as a support responsibility. In short, 3 of them are involved in documenting the air pollution, current and future challenges. Assalamualaikum, my name is Shuhaila and I will present on the management section. Management can be defined as a group of people that are responsible for monitoring and organizing activities in the company. It is important to have management to achieve our goals in the organization. NATURA Development Sdn Bhd has a timeline with duration and time to manage the schedule. We include work breakdown system, WBS, Gantt chart, network diagram and responsibility metric about the project with the systematic schedule. NATURA Development will provide the list and reports from past and similar projects that have been successful. The list and report contain the amount of the project, time frame and the percentage risk and the financial budget. The probability for NATURA Development to win the bid for a 1 million project, it is very high because the cost effective and well planned. There is a list of organizations that involved in our project, which are World Health Organization, Department of Environment, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Home Affairs, University Science Malaysia, and Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change. Every project management has its own problems and challenges faced in order to make the project successful. The technical section explains how to monitor technical problems during the documentation and find the right solution for the problems. Because of that, they need some platform to promote the product and services that they provide to others, either international or domestic. For example, they use a website, database, email and other internet network that can be easier for the public to know about the product and services, and also can know about the function of the product and services that they provide. In NATURA Development Sdn Bhd, we use the website to explain the services and product that we provide to the public, especially for the government agencies. The service and product that our company provide are e-waste management, consultation services, recycle services and maintenance services. All these services are aimed at reducing environmental problems and ensuring that all industries that involve in manufacturing and operation manage their industry device in a proper way without damaging the environment. Our website is www.naturadevelopment.com, so they can access our company's website to find out more about the product and services that we provide. Besides, we also use email in technical section to provide an opportunity for those who want to know more about the product and services that we offer. Therefore, they can ask a question or want to find out about our company background. If they have any problems regarding our product and services, they can email to info@alliancenaturaldevelopment.com, and through this way, we can achieve our objective, vision and mission in order to protect the nature and to ensure that all industries that involve in manufacturing and operation can control the bad air emission to reduce air pollution directly to the public, and also use the best quality of environmental application and facilities without damaging the environment well-being. NATURA Development also use Microsoft project to address the technical problem, and this will be useful to this project. inside the project, inside the Microsoft project, the activities that are implemented under this are work breakdown structure, WBS, responsibility matrix, and also Gantt chart. WBS is an effective software that can plan, control, and schedule the project. It also helps to avoid problems such as due date and many more. So this software will organize the task effectively. Next, Gantt chart. Gantt chart will assist in determine how long the project should take. Besides, it also determine the resources required and planning the order in which task will be completed. This is very useful in order to make the project run smoothly from the start project to the end of the project. Lastly, for the responsibility matrix, it is useful in clarifying the roles and responsibilities in cross-functional or department of the project and processes. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is AMIERAH AQILAH binti SUHAIMI. I will continue presenting on the cost section. When it comes to cost section, what will come across to your mind? Yes, the money flow. So here, the definition of a cost section is like the design of revenues and the charge throughout the project. It is generally a forecast of the realistic cost that will be incurred by carrying the project's planned operation. In order to monitor the project's financial operation over its lifespan, it is crucial to control the ideal and the economic feasibility. To guarantee that the inclusion and the exclusion of the item a budget appropriate, the budget guideline must be strictly followed. So here is the cost section of now the money were allocated in each division. As you can see, the costing amount of fully utilized is 1 million ringgit Malaysia within 12 months. Why is the 12 months? Even our project is just 261 days and not even reached a year yet. The answer is it is because the project year is including the non-working days. Okay, there were 8 divisions to be introduced to. First, salary and wages were given to each role man, such as chairman, marketing manager, operating manager, finance manager, R&D department, and also to other 11 staff. So the total of the whole cost for salary and wages are amounted 374,400 ringgit Malaysia. Second cost is also include professional services to be divided into 2. The legal advice and consultant, both these two is amounted 3,600 ringgit Malaysia, necessary for the operation and success maintenance of the company. Third, these are the list of materials and equipment, which the among of them are tools or machinery, pollution control technologies, safety equipment, cleaning facilities, and other costs to be included. Fourth, one is for travel costs. Traveling spending occur when any staff or any members in this company need to travel from one location to do project work, and the company ready to provide them benefits like meal and vehicle allowance that bring costs about 5,100 ringgit Malaysia. The other sections are the services conducted, the supply, and lastly the training services. There are the amount services that companies spend throughout the whole project within 12 months. Lastly, the most important things to be included is contingency budgets, known as an amount of money that comprise to cover future or possible events that are not specifically accounted for in a cost estimate or budget. There are 4, the insurance for workers, risk for natural disaster, preparation, design upgrades, and also saving for unexpected events. This whole cost for a company total about 10,400 ringgit Malaysia. So for the total of this cost section for the money allocation will prove that we had fully utilized 1 million ringgit Malaysia. Next, I will move to risk analysis after we had gone through the cost section. It is necessary to identify all potential risks, determine all possible dangers, it offers to a mean prioritize risks by considering possible future threats before ranking them from most significant to least significant. It keeps a framework that is simple to handle. We can sort risks based on their potential and influence. Potential dangers also could be listed under this category if they are extremely unlikely to occur other than cases that are certain to happen. A worker should treat this kind of risk as a priority and take immediate action when it is associated with a high impact. Companies frequently assess risk impact in a project management based on detrimental effect, and it will help 3 crucial aspects: the impact of delivery times, how the budget costs, how the technical performance, and all. Risks that pose a minor or serious threat to the project's successful completion should be classified as critical. If a risk occurs, it almost certainly endangers the entire project and has a severe negative influence on the operation. These dangers are of a highest concern. So there are 5 risks identified, such as time risk, cost risk, health and safety risk, operational risk, external risk, or unexpected events. So as I have mentioned just now, the risk analysis has 5 factor risks. The first one is time risk, cost risk, health and safety risk, operational risk, and the last one external risk, or other names unexpected risk or unexpected events. So for the first one is time risk. has been divided into 3 parts. The first one is misinformation, performance and reputation, and the last one is project delay. So for these 3, we have seen that because of these 3 risks has made to the consequences to the project didn't work out as well, as the factor of deal is rushing or overburden, and also can be allowed to major dissatisfaction or bad reputation. As you can see, the chance or occurrence and the impacts of these 3 can be said as a high level, and the action triggered is from meeting and discussion to provide awareness and to time management. So the responsible one for the misinformation is strategy planning. The second one responsible for performance and reputation is consultation manager, and also the last one for project delay is strategic planning resource man. So they had their own responsible in the responsible plan, okay, as being stated. So the second risk analysis is cost risk. Okay, there are one which are over budget or overspending. Because of this over budget or overspending, it will cause to funding fell through. So it is quite high consequences or occurrence, or maybe the impact itself. So the action triggered to this is the control system financial. So the one who is responsible for this is the financial management, and also the accountants roles must play a role in providing well and allocate the annual budget properly. So the third one is health and safety risk, where we can be said when it comes to health, we can think about people. So people, it has a time where when they will become sick or have their illness. So because of their illness, they can't do their work. So the impact will be high. So the action triggered, we can provide them allowance, and responsible for this risk is the consultation. If they are sick, they can consult for consultation. So what consultation management can do is to provide a panel clinic or take action to reduce root causes of why the workers can get sick. So the fourth one is operational risk, where it has been divided into 4 types: the property and equipment, the collision, the electrical hazard, and the technical hazard. So as it can be concluded that these 4 has their own consequences, whereas from the operational, such as machinery, such as lack of resource person, machinery again, and the data breach. So when these too many risks in the operational risk, it can be conducted to high impacts, as you can see, because of this occurrence. So we can deal with it with providing training on how to use well machine, also use the time management for the collision, and also provide security system for the technical hazard. So the one who responsible for this 4 is the operating management, from the strategy effectiveness level, strategic planning resources, and the operating management. And also the last one is marketing manager. So they have their own role in solving this risk, combating this risk. So the last one is external risk, or can be said as unexpected events. Can be said as three risks, which are the accident at the workplace, fire at the workplace, and last, natural disaster. So the first one, accident at the workplace, is because of lack of resource person. So the second one is because of no strict monitoring system, and the last one is because of destruction and operational damage of goods. So when these 3 has a high occurrence, it will conduct to the high impact to the company as well. So the action trigger is to provide insurance, to provide training as well for the fire, and to provide insurance. Okay, so the one who responsible for these 3 external risks is the strategic planning, where the strategic planning department or manager must take role in making strategic planning on how to combat unexpected event from happening. Such they can add more resource person, or inspect each building, or prevent short circuits from occurring, also provide more insurance to the person itself. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, next I will present about control system. In control system, there are estimating, scheduling, earned value management system, performance measurement, and quality assurance. The first is estimating, where in making a project, the first thing that need to be done is estimating the time, expenditure, and scope of the project. It is important to estimate all of this so that the project can be done without any major problem. The project will start on 1 September 2022 until 31 August 2023 with the given budget about 1 million ringgit Malaysia. Before the project start, the proposal needs to be submitted on 15 July 2022 by preparing a proposal with a good, cost-effective, readable and interesting to meet all the requirements. Through estimating, the team member can do their part on time to prevent from delaying the project. Besides that, the expenditure can be planned early to avoid over budget. Next control system is scheduling. A successful project needs to have a flexible schedule that consider the availability along with the activities which included in documentation. In scheduling, the duration of each activity also needs to be considered as the project must follow the step of the process. The duration of activities needs to suit the task as some of the tasks need to take a longer time to be done such as work breakdown structure and others. Project scheduling will make the project run smoothly and avoid delaying the project. Next is earned value management system. The value management can be defined as a technique that includes three controls, which is scope, schedule and cost. Each of these controls has lot of useful information that can measure whether the performance is fulfilling the performance measurement baseline. This measurement helps in comparing the performance with the actual cost and schedule performance. According to Narbev and DeMarco 2013, EVM is important in measuring and managing the scope, deadline and cost of the project, which included the progress of the project. In simple word, EVM is a tool that can observe the performance and the progress of the project. The next one is performance measurement. Performance measurement is to ensure that the project is operating according to the plan which follow the approved time and cost controls. Using this measurement can also track if the project is over budget or behind any schedule, so the management are aware of the issues and solve the problem. Without the measurement, the project might be failed or experiencing a delay in the process, which need to be avoided. The performance need to be observed to ensure the project are developing according to the plan and reach the objective of the project. Through this measurement, the project can be measured how far the progress is and the effectiveness of the project. If there is weakness, the organization will take initiative to enhance the project in parallel with the quality and productivity. Finally, the last step is quality assurance, which is one of the most important steps in control system. The quality assurance is an indicator that verify the quality of the product or service which need to undergo by a company when producing a product or service. In simple word, it is a process in ensuring the product or service meets all of the requirement to get the quality assurance. This method is to assure customer or user to use the company's product or service as it has high quality that was verified and trusted. The main reason why the company needs to undergo the inspection of quality assurance is to gain their customer satisfaction.